Well, I'm making one of the final harvests out of our cut flower garden today, and we're going to be sorry to see this garden go because we've enjoyed it a lot this year. What I'm cutting today is Sweet Annie, and this is great. I'm going to take this and dry it upside down in the barn and use this to make wreaths out of for Christmas. Well, people like to use this to make wreaths because of its great texture and also because of the smell. If you could smell this, you'd know why they call it Sweet Annie. And so people can also use this in potpourris. Well, in addition to the Sweet Annie, we've harvested many flowers and lots of foliage out of this garden and shown you how to make great arrangements for your home. Also this summer, we've shown you some of the ongoing research that the OSU Hort Department is conducting for the horticulture industry. Well, yesterday we had the pleasure of attending a celebration for a very successful cut flower field trial involving zinnias. OSU and Benari Seed Company showcased a new series of zinnias specifically designed for the cut flower industry. We spoke with Benari Seed Representative Rudolph Sturkel and OSU Horticulture's John Dole about how the Oklahoma Zinnia came about.
Oklahoma State University, under the leadership of Dr. John Dole and Vicky Stemberg as a grower here in Stillwater, have really developed this taste for this variety. Approximately a year ago, I got the fax from our president in Germany and asking for some assistance and trials in the United States with this particular series we are developing. And he asked for help, and we were all in Baltimore at the National Cut Flower Conference, and I had Dr. Dole directly beside me when I got the fax. So I grabbed him and I said, John, we need to do something. And the cooperation we are getting here, especially from Dr. Dole, Oklahoma State University and growers here in Oklahoma and Texas, helped us to realize that there's potential in this series and that we are confident enough to push this variety on the market. And so we are ready now. By December it will be released. And as a thank to all the individuals in Oklahoma, we decided to name it Oklahoma.
What's exciting about it is that it represents the growth of the cut flower industry in the United States and here in Oklahoma. Traditional cut flower production in the greenhouses has been declining over the past few years because of imported flowers from Colombia, Ecuador, and that sort of thing. What we're seeing now is a resurgence of cut flower production outdoors of new, different, exciting cut flowers. And this new zinnia represents the interest of the seed companies in trying to tap into that new cut flower market.
It has a nice sturdy stem, not as weak as a lot of other varieties. The flower size is approximately 1/3 of our Giant Dahlia Blue Point series, which has a lot of good friends here in Oklahoma and other states in the United States. And pretty health characteristics, so less susceptibility to powdery mildew in normal growing conditions, which helps us very much.
We've been researching for several years now, especially cut flowers outdoors, and we work with 3 types of flowers in particular. Annual flowers that are planted every year, of course. Those include such popular ones as Gomphrena or Globe Amaranth, Cosmos, sunflowers. The Zinnia, of course, fits into that category. We're also looking at perennial flowers, in particular some of the native perennial prairie species that we have so much here in Oklahoma. Many of the native perennial cut flowers work very well because they don't have to be planted every year and often produce very nice stems. And then the last group is woody cut flowers, which really are more than just cut flowers. Some of them are decorative stems, decorative foliage, hollies, corkscrew willow, pussy willow, forsythia, all sorts of flowering, fruiting, and woodies with interesting stems. Our idea was to come up with a list of plant materials that the specialty cut flower grower could grow so that they would be able to have something to harvest year-round.
We'd also like to mention that Vicki Stemberg and Judy Schroeder of Bear Creek Farms were very instrumental in the testing of this new zinnia series. While the seed for this zinnia will be available to commercial cut flower growers this December, you may have to wait a while to find this in your local garden center, but it is worth the wait because I think it will make a great addition to your home or your garden.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.